Otherwise, they're going to let the team swing it side to side, pressure on the ball, and try to guard all 5 players.
Wow. We talked about Josh Harrellson. He got the first. Williams comes out of there with it. Oh! Nice defense. Lyons and Harrellson both got a piece of it.
Saw quite a bit of that last season, the weak side defender coming over to get
where the program has been historically.
This is Jones, the Portland native. Harrellson gets the stick back.
And that's what he really needs to focus on this year. His contributions at the offensive end, they've got a great program that they're starting to build that can compete in the WCC.
Harrellson around the top double team from Knutson and Sigma. That's a grown-up. Well, Portland will suffer its first loss of the season. They were 3-0, wins over Milwaukee, UC Davis, and Florida Atlantic. Davis trying to give Oklahoma a boost. Jones yanks it. Terrence Jones leads the break, finds Harrellson. Terrence Jones pulls it off the glass.
16 fouls already against Washington. Njai deflected the shot, but Harrellson was in the right spot. Final seconds of the first half. Lamb lobs it up and Harrellson scores. And no time for the...
Made his first one of the second half. He is going to score.
Bad gamble.
Sets it up. Wow. Emmeline.
Pretty good play by Harrellson at the other end.
Because he deserves this, huh?
Stick. Jones trying to get away from Holiday. Leans in, too strong with the shot. Harrellson in the right spot for the putback.
A little pop.
Shabazz Napier splits the defense. Blocked by Harrellson. Excellent.
Brandon Knight probably had a wide open jump shot. Instead, that time tried to drive to the basket.
Harrellson turns on the baseline. Gets the roll.
And right now we're seeing the difference between a player, talk about it and everything, but it's got to come from the players.
Harrellson with the offensive board. And the stick back.
Real good recognition. See, Sorry had the offense.
Knight off the screen from Jones. And Harrellson bailed him out.
Well, I think that was a pass.
Good defense by Harrellson as he gets the block. Another board. Nice look to Harrellson.
Excellent pass, but when was the last time we saw Josh Harrellson
strip down, Kyle, as Knight floats in? There's Harrellson. He got a stick back. He got the double-double last time down, but Harrellson now.
Lyons. Nice look, Harrellson, and he makes it in.
Well done. Beautifully done.
Knight off the dribble. 15-foot runner. No. Harrellson with the rebound. Takes it. Oh, and he lays it in. He took it away.
North Carolina, and it came down to Carolina, Butler, and Indiana. Cody Zeller choosing the Hoosiers. Harrellson with a nice move on the inside to tie it up. There's Miller aggressive again. Nice pass. Harrellson the finish.
Nice play by Miller and Harrellson. Good two-man game. This good elevation. Tell you, talking about passionate fans. These are the most passionate fans. Listen to them. They love their Cavs. I think they're the most passionate fans in all of sport.
Well, Harrellson will slam at one end, Dick, and then Oakland. Bunch of Indiana Hoosiers. A block.
That's Kentucky, Indiana.
The teams in the 60s. Maybe they just don't work on the fundamentals as much as they used to. There's a nice play by Harrellson. What a day he's having.
Said, thou shalt not enter thy lane, Mr. Halls. Don't. Maybe he's right now going to rotate over. There's Harrellson having a big day.
The game here in the second half.
You know, Zeller was unbelievable in that game.
Harrellson again, and a great find by Knight. Knight for three. Great rebound, Harrellson.
What a night. He's the star of stars. I'd give him the slight edge over.
They did actually take about 3 days off early in the week to get everyone focused on their academics.
Jackson with a drive and Harrellson with a help defense and the block.
Going to a zone defense. Good flash that time by Lamb.
Boy, and what a nice look. He got up in the air, the perimeter. Slipped that time at the other end. But they can defend and they can shoot. Miller can't get it to go on the baseline. But Harrellson goes to work and sticks it back in.
Yeah, that's Josh Harrelson's game.
Winthrop a little different zone now. You see guards just kind of zoning up front line, playing man-to-man.
What a pretty move. Josh Harrellson got it to go.
They've got out there. He's very valuable. Right on cue. The offensive putback. 30 on the shot clock. Alley-oop. Harrellson.
And come back and play again next year.
Harrellson off the pass from Terrence Jones. Josh Harrellson. Couple of highlight reel finishes here. First, Harrellson. They're up over 58% from the floor. With shots like that.
Knocking down. About 25 inside Harrellson. Very nice 6 per game. Inside Miller. Jump hook. Harrellson rebound and put back and the foul.
Doing that work inside. That's what he does. And his stamina, it's also added to his agility. Watch him carve out from beneath the basket, doing his work before that shot is taken.
Field. Inside, Smith, block. Harrellson. That's a Bill Russell block. Terrence Jones on the baseline. 16-footer. Harrellson getting into the act now.
He's got a nice touch, Gus. He doesn't look to shoot a lot because he's
into the front court. He's already close to being at the end of his sophomore year. Harrellson knocks down a triple. And Kentucky just smacking around Louisville.
Try to get Kentucky out of this very comfortable rhythm they've been in.
Jones across the lane, dumps it down. Harrellson. Jones has been wonderful.
Which you can't do. You've got to keep that ball centered and keep your head up and then attack for left.
Figure out how to come up with stops. Inside Harrellson. Jump hook, got it. Harrellson being given the job on defensive guarding Knowles. Harrellson, bam. Great passing.
Terrific passing, but the double team has... you don't need to dust it off. It's always spit shine.
The lob, Harrellson. What a game. Offensively, his confidence is growing, and that could be a big advantage. Again on the lob, grabs it and puts it in.
Well, it's simple. It's really elementary. They're bigger and stronger inside, and they...
Jones down low. Harrellson, send it home.
And that's what's so difficult when you have a power forward bringing the ball up the court with the court sense and the ball skills that Terrence.
Doherty making a move to the hole. Got a little too deep and rejected. Lyons, 4-3. Harrellson, nice. Board and putback. Eggleston, down low. Blocked by Harrellson. Another opportunity and another rejection. Stick-to-itiveness won't go. And a strong board, an emphatic board by Harrellson. Miller, pull up, way off base. Harrellson, another board and another putback. He has 6. First tie of the game since tip-off. Lead at 5. Knight. Oh, great vision. Harrellson lays it in, the reverse style. And the big man. Oh, nice dish. And another reverse layup by Harrellson, who now...
Leslie swatted by Harrellson.
Has scored. DeAndre Liggins, a terrific defender. Travis Leslie able to get free and score one on the other end.
Harrellson follows for his. Back and forth we go. Harrellson close to a goaltend. Harrellson finishes anyway. Tied at 51.
A lot of minutes here tonight. Knight down low. And the big body, Josh Harrellson, gets it, spins, and puts it in his first basket of the night. He's the freshman from Fort Lauderdale, regroups the Cats, gives up the dribble, finds Harrellson, head fake, lays it in. Another easy bucket, so to speak. Half boards.
What you have to love about him is every time there's a shot that goes up, regardless of whether it goes in or not, he's carved
number 0, not double 0, but a single 0. Alley. Semi-oop. Harrellson, another
bounce plays.
Harrellson gets one right back for Kentucky again. Excellent.
Here he is. Got Hines up in the air, and it's tipped in by Harrellson. That's one thing. Josh Harrellson almost threw it away again. Muldrow blocked by Harrellson. And Kentucky's got it back. Harrellson running the other way. Big play by Harrellson on both ends. Active in this ball game. Running down 50-50 balls. He gets out in front of the pack. Lucky they didn't get called for a hang on the rim because
and a more mature Kentucky team. Price in low.
Blocked by Harrellson.
The rim, they get to the free throw stripe, and that's what they have to do in this game.
Harrellson underneath. Nice look down low to the big fella. Entry pass very deep to Price. I don't know if he can find a way out of there. Harrellson blocks the shot and picks up the ball. Nice defense by Josh Harrellson.
Harrellson, the senior. Jumper gets the great roll for the big man.
Jones to body out Tyus, come up with a rebound. Nice cross-court pass, and Harrellson will finish. Kentucky off to a standing of what it takes to become a quality college basketball player. Nice penetration by Liggins, and Harrellson lays it in.
What a nice move.
Now Liggins, a wrap around to Harrellson. Nice pass, and Harrellson finally found the handle and scored it. Good looking pass.
The nail. Boom, there it is. Across the nail, a wraparound pass. Harrellson not expecting it to begin with, but he's tough enough to go down and realize.
Tonight, and he's not 100%. Here's Hood for three. Tipped by Harrellson. Lead goes to 19. It's the battle to Miller. Now Knight the lob to Harrellson. In the SEC East, if this lead holds for Kentucky, Harrellson again from Knight. Great pass.
Back-to-back plays, partner, by big 55, Josh Harrellson. And receives an alley-oop. The second one, he sets a ball screen and rim runs. Josh Harrellson playing like a bull possessed right now. This part of the game, Calipari gets the ball where he wants it, and there it is.
Jones came up short, got his own miss, missed again, and now Harrellson, there's your number one offense. As a double team, Harrelson's open, wide open, didn't take it. Knight will with one to go and rimmed it out. Harrellson again, offensive glass. That was on for Tennessee. That's not something they want to have happen. Here's a 2-on-1. Miller the lob to Harrelson. Guy Jimmy just talked about, big number 55 going to the
rebound, pulled down on the play by Jones. Nice run by the big fella. How about this kid? He just has gotten so much better. Doing a great job. Jermichael Green played terrific. Yes. Got the hook. Harrellson from St. Charles, Missouri. It's kind of an afterthought. Nice free screen. Keep moving. A lot of players out there standing, just watching. DeAndre Liggins, and then Harrellson found it inside. And I just love Liggins. This is the second time now he's made a basket attempt, an easy look.
On him as he needed to be. So now Renardo Sidney's trying to figure all these things out while he's trying to play major minutes in the SEC.
That was a nice dish.
That's worried about not being a future pro. That team right now, they play as together and as hard as anyone in that league.
Josh Harrellson the last couple trips down court's made his presence.
It might go for you, and it might not.
Knight around a pick. Harrellson, Kentucky leads for the first time. Raven Johnson got away with a walk, didn't he? Now Harrellson makes up for that bad three-point shot.
Look at Harrellson jump away from Rayburn Johnson and have.
Underneath, he got another one. This one on Sidney, just short-armed it. Harrellson from Knight. He's still 18 feet away from Josh Harrellson when Harrellson throws this one down.
5 games on the road in SEC play.
Boy, Brandon Knight always has his head up. What a shot by Josh Harrellson. Margin.
Jones finds Josh Harrellson. Gets his own rebound and sticks it back.
Comes a side ball screen where you put 2 players on that side of the floor by themselves. And South Carolina.
Powell and Clark have to hit their numbers. They can't have a below-average game. Harrellson, once again, offensive backboard. Miller dumps it off to Harrellson for the dunk. That's probably where Kentucky has. Knight stuck in a double team, gets it to Harrellson. Josh at the horn, count it. Big basket for the Big Blue. And rebound by Josh Harrellson, then a man's effort to keep the ball alive the second time. Now they go inside and convert. If anyone deserved to score on that possession, the front of the rim. Clark, nice pass. Johnson can't convert. Kentucky swarm. stuck on 6 points. Missed them both. Harrellson, who leads the conference in offense.
He swept the board that time, but he still got the ball. Harrelson. Nice feed by Brenton Knight. He's done a nice job getting himself to the free throw line, and Boynton's knocking down 3. Point over Tyus. It's Miller. Look at Harrelson. Dig and turn and persevere. Knight taking it the distance. Harrelson with another offensive rebound.
Shy of the single-season school record. Harrelson, the only senior on the Kentucky club on senior night, with a drive to the rack. That's really a difficult play to defend. Knight pull-up jumper. Lamb underneath. Had it tipped from behind. Harrelson got the second chance. He absolutely makes a living off of cleaning up straight-line drives and missed threes. Feeds the post, and Jones against Odom. That should be a mismatch. But it's Harrelson that cleans up. That's my guy now. He's going to miss, and here he comes on the fly, and I mean flying. Harrelson again. Senior night looking like Josh Harrelson night in the first half. Brad, when you're Josh Harrelson,
all of the fans behind me, they're all wearing jeans. Of course, jorts, jeans, shorts. He wears them, that's his nickname. But this week, Coach Calipari said that this young man, he plays above his potential. He also said that he expects him to be making money playing after college one day. It's a big night for Josh Harrelson. Fans out here, families out here, and of course, everyone loving Mr. Jorts. Aren't you guys glad that you now know what that means?
No, he fell down. They didn't guard him. Goldberg. Harrelson comes up with a burn, lost the handle. Taylor will shag it down with 10 to shoot. Through traffic, has it rejected by Harrelson.
Quality opponents all season long, and they've had some tough losses. As Harrelson comes up with a big block. Nice challenge by Harrelson. He stuck his nose in there and comes his way, but look at the nice extension block.
Warren gives it up. Inside, block shot by Harrelson. Josh Harrelson started things. A big fella, I said he's a big presence. He rejected Buckner, and that started without Darius Miller on the floor, but it's still not real easy. Josh Harrelson, he gets his points either off offensive rebounds or just loose ball a little bit, or at least the jump part of his shot. Here's Harrelson down low. Waits and delivers.
Just pure desire and hustle by Harrelson. You saw him running down the floor with his numbers exposed to the passer and his hands up.
Gives it up to Miller. A wraparound pass to Harrelson. Nice look by Darius Miller.
He moves so well, Harrelson does, without the basketball. He stays off of the dribble penetration.
With Liggins and Miller, Terrence Jones has got a couple as well. And again, a short bench. And there's our star of the game. That was a pretty nice dish by Brandon Knight.
Yeah, it was.
A cat fight. Nice push pass down low to Harrelson. Liggins, good look.
Kentucky just carves up zones when I watch them play on film because they have motion.
Get to the front of the rim. Nice lob. Harrelson all alone from Jones. I don't know where the defense was there, but it wasn't on Josh Harrelson.
Really backed off of their man pressure for Alabama. A club, like you said, that only makes about 4 threes per game.
Ooh, Harrelson just smothered that would-be shot at 10 straight points for Duran Lamb. Rutherford again rejected by Harrelson, his second block shot. Jumper in and out. Harrelson another offensive rebound, and he scores it in close.
What are you doing out of time? That makes it very difficult to come back from.
Jones lost the handle. Harrelson, who else, picks it up and scores.
Right place, right time, and has really good hands. For a guy his size, Brad, to go down and snatch a basketball below his knees, it was a brick. And they still have a big lead.
Miller to Harrelson. Harrelson's got 10. Is a game that they have got in hand right now, unless Alabama makes a serious run at them. Harrelson drives and lays it in. The big fella rumbles down the paint. He's got 12.
We don't always describe Florida as a grinded type team, but they can this year with that size.
Brandon Knight, quick release. Josh Harrelson with a stick back.
You know what? You love the shot by Knight because it's close to the middle third of the floor.
And because of the injury to Deron Land, hasn't been a good tournament so far for Jones, but it has been for Harrelson. Josh Harrelson.
Brad, he lives off a straight line drop.
And now the frenzy of the Cat crowd here at the Georgia Dome showing its presence as Harrelson blocks.
And they get 2 stops in a row against the Wildcats.
They don't even get one. They did not.
Brad, he is so good, Josh Harrelson, at sitting the screen, and then when he...
Now, Jones, the jumper. Harrelson knocked it upstairs and gets the roll.
Well, Harrelson very good at hitting the offensive glass.
Miller. Harrelson, good seal, and he lays it in. Josh Harrelson just too physical down there. Wow. Knight, crossover lob, and jam. It's Harrelson up top, and a special delivery by Knight.
Well, if you take a look, there's the breakdown, and obviously defenders have to...
In a 2-point game over on TBS. Navrati's feeding the post, and denied by Harrelson. Ian Hummer could not get a clean shot off defensively.
He sure has been. The quick step in, a little bit of an extension there with the arm, and to go a little bit, nice cut.
Harrelson, it's good, and a foul. Kentucky gets its first points of the second half.
And things happen in terms of going for the basket. A beautiful delivery, and there's that strength of Harrelson. Energy going at the defensive end.
Liggins, little hop step. Harrelson, great position on the inside.
No call on the Maddox drive.
Liggins.
Nice pass.
What a find. Another connection, Liggins to Harrelson.
Well, keeping second opportunities alive.
Knight can't get it to go. Harrelson, oh, so strong on the interior, and a chance for 3.
You talk about a guy who understands and has gotten better and better at using his size. Watch him down deep, go to work. The best offensive rebounder in the SEC, and boy, it goes up quickly right there to finish, and finishes it off with a solid reaction.
How about the free throw attempt? They had 31 of them. Harrelson, the discard, and he gets the roll. They call up the floor in a hurry. Darius Miller. Oh, beautiful feed, and Harrelson with the flush.
Once again, that up-tempo, really the trigger point right there. And then look at them out on the break. This is where they're very, very good in terms of the big guys.
2 fouls on Flowers. Knight, lob. Harrelson the catch inside and lays it up in traffic.
For a guy who didn't really play many minutes last
year, with a chance to go to the Sweet 16. Lob. Harrelson lays it in, and a foul. Good setup by Knight as he went upstairs. Harrelson goes to the first
half, and so did Knight with the terrific delivery.
Bryant the drive, and the denial by Harrelson.
You're thinking, I have to get some body on the way to the basket. He gets a little body.
4%. Knight swings it. Jones gets an open look. Air ball. Harrelson tracks it down and puts it in. Harrelson doing the dirty work for Kentucky on the interior. Kentucky in this second half, 14:20 to play. Harrelson rolling to the rim. He fakes out Thurman. Josh Harrelson.
Here and get something going towards the basket.
Knight, a 3. Harrelson, another offensive rebound, goes back up. And Harrelson sticks with the play.
He had Thurman down one-on-one on the glass. Look at the work that's done here on the glass. He misses the easier one right there, but now he makes the more difficult one with people bunched.
Over to Harrelson. He waited and was rewarded.
Beautifully done. Excellent execution by Brandon Knight. On the pocket pass and well executed.
Sullinger and Harrelson ties him up at the other end, and Kentucky.
See how low Jared was when he tried to attempt that shot? Look how low he is, and it makes...
Back to him, and he waits again. Boy, has this kid developed into a player. All Kentucky underneath. Here's Harrelson, and Kentucky with that basket takes... Kentucky and Ohio State in a tight win as Harrelson puts it high off the glass.
Your execution.
Liggins picked up on the baseline. Miller and Harrelson. A couple of bodies down on the floor.
To cause the miss. And here comes Darius Miller. Now we've got a little bit of a track meet going.
Oh, man, was that thrown with a little bit of velocity. And it's off Jared Sullinger.
And Jared didn't like it, but nothing off throw, but Harrelson.
I've never seen one.
Think about Strickland's experience and knowledge helping those young guys develop.
Oh, and Kentucky with the lob job of its own.
Well executed. Nice job by Darius Miller.
12 total. Deep will almost put it up. Now weaves his way through, and Harrelson blocks it. Crap. Blocked by Harrelson. Bounce passes in Harrelson, and a foul against Kentucky. Called on Crab.
Excellent. Nice job by Liggins. He's been all over the last few possessions for against West Virginia.
Kentucky with another block. Knight with a pull-up three, and not two in a row this time, but tapped in by Strickland. Trying to defend again. Harrelson left wide open and hits the open J.
That's enough to shot.
Liggins bypasses another three attempt. That's too strong. Harrelson working hard on the inside.
But you can't usually give him.
McDonald in the paint. Swatted. Knight.
Dangerous when you try to go underneath Knight. He can shoot the three on you.
Oh, that shot goes somehow. Power move by Harrelson and Zeller.
Just an excellent play by Harrelson. A tough shot, but when you get
in the first four matchups.
Should have been a turnover, but right there to pass. But Defy handles it, goes down low. Oriaki is Miller. High off the glass. Harrelson put back. Yes. And a foul.
nobody in college basketball carves out nobody better, partner.
But that whole play really out with his teammates, but he is the leader for this Husky club.
Knight with the assist to Harrelson. Wide open.